Alright, this is my review on the CT Sounds Tropo 12-inch. I think this originally was a D, let's see what it says. D4. This is a D4 because the gap is a little tight. It's tighter, the coil fits, it doesn't rub yet. I haven't tried it out yet. But it definitely is very slimming. I'd appreciate it like another half a millimeter on each side, but it fits, and so I'm going to try it. Because this is my version of the 2 3/8 coil. You see this in the Kicker CVX and some of the older CVRs, especially the 12-inch version. Also the Q, 40 millimeter wind height, pretty standard, all copper. These happen to be the American versions from Precision Econowind, which I don't use anymore because they charge too much and they take too long. And if they're going to take that fucking long, I might as well just order from China. So I've been ordering them from China. Perfectly good in China. That's and half the price, so it's fine. Let's see. So I went ahead and this is my spider. I had this one made up for me. It's I think it's a 7 1/4 inch diameter. And I have it made up in a, for the 2 3/8, the 2 1/2, and then the 2 5/8 neck. So I have it in those three sizes. And they come with the good leads. I think it's like a 2.5 millimeter lead. It's plenty for these woofers. So for this much power. As far as the magnet goes, I'm sure you can look up the specs online. What the Tropo is, it looks like it's basically a 500 watt, maybe a 600 watt subwoofer. It comes with a stamped steel frame with their tool in it, their tool name in it, which is, good for them. And it's then been powder coated white in this case. So looks like a pretty okay woofer. It basically looks like the Skar SDR, and so you can kind of compare pricing. I think I went to both the CT Sounds website and the Skar website, and I think they use the same, whatever it is, Wix or whatever, because the fucking websites look exactly the same too. But I get CT Sounds and Crescendo and Skar and all those. I get them confused because that's all basically the same product, just under different brands. So, but single was the 2-layer spider poly cotton that I use, the heavy copper coil. And then our Johnny 5 cone, which is necked out naturally for 2 3/8, and then I can custom neck it for whatever you want. I already have the windows marked. I'm going to go ahead and cut them, and I only used CA as the under on this one, and then because it's low power, it's good. Fucking Rockford used CA on up to the Power HX2. So, but then I will use epoxy on the triple joint at the base here. Let's see. That's about it. I mean, if you can get them for really cheap, that's great, especially if you can get them dead from CT Sounds. But ever since what's his name, CT died, his dad took over, and I consulted him on what to do with a lot of the dead woofers, and I got no love. So it's up to you guys. If you can get them, great, good for you. But he was not as reciprocal as I thought he would be. So that's whatever. You live and learn. As far as woofers go, it's a Me Too brand. I like the venting underneath. Sometimes you don't get that, but other than that, it's just pretty a generic product. Like I said, if you can pick these up for anywhere from $2 to $5 dead, then go for it. Then they're worth reconing. But otherwise, they'll probably just go in the trash. This would also equate to the basically like a Sundown E series. I haven't watched the E series in a while. After they made the change from 2-inch to 2 1/2. But we last shipment, this was years ago that we got a big shipment of those. They had some problems at the factory where they were getting shifts, and so we had a whole bunch that we processed and everything like that. But as far as woofers go, good job. Whatever his name was, Curtis Transmission. I don't know what his name was, CT something, whatever. Oh, and then for the cap, I think I'll well, I'll ask him. So this is for he's a high school guidance counselor, and he actually builds pretty cool boxes. So, but I asked him, I said, you know, do you talk to the students at school about it? And I go, oh wait, yeah, that's a bad idea. So, because you don't want to fraternize with students, especially in today's environment. Gay, straight, whatever, just stay away from students outside of school. And even inside of school, don't talk about personal things, including something that you think is harmless like this. Kids are so sensitive now, man. You say the wrong thing, oh my God. So I can only imagine someone in his shoes trying to walk through that landmine, so, or that minefield. But that's it as far as, you know. So do I like give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever? I give it a meh, because it's meh. I mean it's good, sure, I like it, and I'm sure it sounds good. Now for home theater, this would be fantastic for home theater. For car, it's okay. You know, it'd be like good for your wife or your girlfriend or your mom. So other than that, I love you guys. I will talk to you later.